Trent here with Once Ready at the TACP Roundup. I'm here with Kathy Case, who was bullied into coming on the podcast by her husband, Tommy. Kathy, how you doing?
Hello, hi.
So are you also involved in the TACP Association?
Yes, I help when there's events for the association that I help put on.
Okay. So you're like, you do all the actual work and Tommy's just a figurehead.
Yeah, kind of.
So, how did you get involved in the association? Was it just through Tommy, or did you bully him into it, or how did that work?
Actually, it was just through Tommy and the guys, and listening to everything that they do and how they help everybody. I just wanted to help out.
Okay.
They're amazing.
So you made it through like most of his career? How was that?
Yes, I made it through a lot of his career. Well, we've been together for 21 years. Been married for 17.
Okay.
And he was deployed 16 times. So almost 7 years of my marriage.
Wow. Pretty tough?
Yeah, but, you know, we're strong women. And we were able to do it, you know?
Yeah.
So.
I've had my wife on the podcast. I think I was telling you. And, it takes a certain type of person on both sides of the fence to make it work.
It does. And actually, I was just talking to two young TACPs that were saying that their wives had a lot of questions about TACPs and about what they should be doing. And, the association is there for them, too. And all they have to do is ask these questions, and we're there for them.
Right. And since, you've gone through the deployments, the transition to civilian life, so you have a pretty good understanding of everything that's going to happen.
We learn how to be strong, and, no matter what, every deployment, there's going to be something that goes wrong.
Right.
And you just learn how to adapt.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh. Every time. There's something.
Yeah, well, I know for me, like, I was the one that deployed for a long time. And then at a certain point, my wife started deploying. And so being the one left behind, I have like a real soft spot for that. Because, like, as the guy going, I was always like, oh, you're going to stay home. Like, how hard can it be? Now I'm like, it's so much easier to go.
It is. It is. And it's so much easier for them to go when they know they have that strong person behind them. When they know that you're going to handle everything and tell them, don't worry, I'm okay.
Right.
And that means the world to anyone who's deployed.
Right.
I got it.
So what is it about the TACP community that makes it special?
Okay, so I was married to someone before my husband, and he was also Air Force, but they did not have the brotherhood that the TACP has. They did not have the support. It is amazing to see, for me, how much every one of these people care about each other. And no matter, I don't care who it is, what it is, if it's something happened to a daughter, something happened to a grandparent, something happened to a mother, a child, we all care and we're all there. And it's amazing. And that is the biggest thing I could say about TACP.
Well, it's the whole how you do anything is how you do everything, right? And it's just a community of folks that, solve problems, make things better, and it just percolates out into their entire life.
We're there for everybody. And just like tonight, when some of the older guys came in and they saw their older TACP friends, the way they lit up was just amazing to see it. And Leslie and I looked at each other and we were like, oh my God, this is why we do this.
Right.
Because we're always going to be there. No matter what age you are, how young you are, we're there. Yeah.
I mean, we've all been through the struggle together, and there's something to be said for that bond that is just unshakable. And it, like seeing things like tonight, I'm not a TACP, right? But it is a sight to see. You got all the generations, you got all the young folks. And so I love things like the TACP Association where you're talking to the young people. You have your friends with your group of people, but it's just going to keep continuing on. And it not only makes like the Air Force better, I think, but it makes everything better.
I felt very lucky to be a part of it. And I felt very lucky that my husband made it through all the deployments he did and came home.
Yeah, if you haven't listened to the Tommy Case episodes, go listen to those and you'll understand what we're talking about. So is there anything else you want to say about the TACP Association?
Just know that I don't care if you're the wife, the parent, the family member, just if you need us, we're there for you. Just go on the website.
Any funny stories about Tommy you want to tell us?
Oh my gosh, too many. I can't even think right now. Okay, so when he asked me to marry him, okay, it's the second marriage for both of us. And I always said I wanted extra kids. And I have one son. And he says to me, hey, I got a deal for you. I've got 2 kids and they're already potty trained. How about let's get married? And I'm like, well, that's quite a deal, you know?
And that's so logical. It makes sense. How could you say no?
So, that's pretty cool.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on. Everybody, make sure you check out the TACP Association. If you need anything, reach out, and Kathy's going to take care of you.
You guys
Absolutely. So much.